Washington.
This your boy, for here once again.
What's going on, YouTube? This your boy Jamar DeFore here once again. For the very first time, I'm here to review The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Part 2 of the reunion. Now, mind you, like I said, this is the first time I've ever actually reviewed Real Housewives. I watched it on and off throughout the seasons, but it wasn't until recently in this season where I started watching it consistently, where I'm just like, okay, well, there's nothing else that I really watch right now. Let me find something else that I want to watch. So I started watching it more consistently, and, you know, of course, now I started watching the reviews of all my other fellow YouTubers and things of this nature. So now that I've watched it enough, I feel like I can create enough of an opinion to do a review on it. And so I didn't do last week just because I just couldn't record last week. So here we are with this week, and I'm gonna quickly dive into this Portia versus Kenya situation. I'm gonna lay on both sides. Portia, you were okay. No, I don't want to do it like that. Kenya, you asked for that. I'm doing it like this. You asked for that shit. And I can see why people were really, really annoyed with Kenya, because she pointed, and then, child, she done pointed at the goddamn little plastic scepter in bitches' faces. So, bitch, now you know, when you pointing shit in people's faces talking about some shut up, I was talking, this, that, and the fourth, bitch, that's not fun and play like you tried to call it in this episode. That shit is annoying as fuck. That shit is antagonizing, and bitch. And then after Portia snatched that shit out your hand, here you go trying to do this damn bullhorn. And I was like, you know what? I was with Candy, cackling over there with Candy and Phaedra, because she's up there trying to make a damn point, making a dramatic entrance of this bullhorn, and bitch, you ain't even got the goddamn batteries in that bitch. She's sitting there, opening up the plastic, trying to fit the batteries in as a positive to the negative, trying to get the shit in. And then, this is the part that killed me. I don't know if any of the other reviewers mentioned this or not, but she made that spiel last week about how, you know, women should respect each other, women should, you know, not call each other out her name. But yet, 15 minutes later, gonna turn to the side with her bullhorn and say, Portia, you are a dumb hoe. Bitch, did you not just say that you shouldn't be calling the other women out their name, but you're gonna call Portia a dumb hoe? And then when Portia said, you know what, I'm done with this motherfucking bullshit. She done got up, and I don't know, whatever they was doing back and forth, blah blah blah. Hit me then. So what you gonna do? So what you gonna do? Blah blah blah. Portia said, Portia just went right for the hair. Is it instinctive for women to just go right for the hair? And she dragged, and that was that. Portia, I understand you. I really do understand, because I can. We've all been there. I don't feel like she should have done it right then. I wanted to, because then it just makes you look bad because you're on TV. I probably would have dragged her after the show in the studio where the cameras weren't there, maybe. You know, since you have need to feel so embarrassed. And then when everybody was going to her aid, talking to help her, I'm like, wait a minute. All of y'all read her for filth during this entire season, especially Phaedra. Phaedra done called Portia stupid and so many times you can't even count. But she's sitting there holding over, like, it's okay, baby. It's okay, baby. Girl, y'all some fake bitches. But let's get into this actual part 2 of this damn season. Where are my notes? Girl. Oh, about Andy Cohen opening the shit with some fuckery, talking about trying to ask Kenya, saying that she didn't come back. She was like, what happened? Andy, this literally just happened moments ago, and you were sitting 12 feet to the left. Why are you asking Kenya, what happened? Bitch, what the fuck? You were right there, my nigga. And Kenya, now mind you, I like Kenya to an extent. I feel like Kenya is necessary, because without Kenya, a lot of these other girls' storylines would be bland and tasteless. So But however, Kenya, you can get kind of annoying because you went on this whole spiel and got on this soapbox talking about you shouldn't do this and how the law and how you shouldn't elevate situations. Well, I'm like, well, bitch, if you didn't want to elevate situations, you wouldn't have brought pops to the situation, okay? You bringing all that shit, and you think yelling over across somebody with a bullhorn is meant to be heard from hundreds of yards away, okay? And you're sitting there 2 feet from the bitch, and you're gonna sit here and say that that's not elevating the situation? Girl, bye. Um, and well, the whole time Candy was cackling because I'm just sitting. I was too. I'm just like, what the fuck, bitch? Really, child. And let me see. Nene, I'm trying to skip to the part where I'm going to get to the good shit. Nene is talking to Kenya, and they talking about the situation back and forth. And the funniest part of that shit was Nene was like, "Don't let me call Portia." Well, look, Kenya got her together. She's like, "Well, don't let me call Marlo." And as you can see, Nene was mums the word, bitch. Oh, that shit was funny as hell. But then let's get to the supposed star of this episode, Mama Joyce. Oh my, what? Who gave Mama Joyce the weed, ecstasy, or X pills before she got on this motherfucking stage? She got up on that stage and she said, "Mama Joyce, it's so nice to see you." She was like, "Hi." I'm like, "What the fuck?" She looked crazy as hell. And she was like, "I heard you lost 40 pounds." She was like, "Thank you." Just like, "Well, how'd you do?" "Stress." I mean, yes, but something, well, the way she was looking, just the way she was talking just made it seem like, what's wrong with her? Like, why is she, like she been smoking the ooh-wee or something? But Mama Joyce was talking about, some, "Look at my thing. I got some 40 carats, baby. Don't this look cute now? I got my this, I got that. I'm just so fabulous." I'm like, "Girl, if you don't sit the fuck down." Because you were doing the utmost. And then Candy's sitting there right there trying not to just be like, "Oh, shoot me." I would have been embarrassed. I was embarrassed for Candy because, child, she was doing the motherfucking most. And, they was asking questions about how she raised her kids and one thing, and she was like, "I raised my daughter to be a millionaire. What? How would you feel if 100 was asking your millionaire daughter to marry her?" I'm like, "You tried it, first of all. Not even like I said, you could even be a thousandaire, maybe even 100,000aire, but you just said 100aire. Now, people doing minimum wage are 100aires. Yeah." So you really tried it, bitch. Like, that's just so fucked up. And then about the whole Mama Joyce versus Todd and Candy's relationship, honestly, I feel like it's none of her business. As a parent, you can have your opinion. You can share your opinion all day long, but understand that your daughter is grown. Okay, she has a child of herself. She is grown as shit. Okay, if you want to advise her not to marry Todd, you could do that. But if she's still gonna do it anyway, that's her life, and you let her do what the fuck she want to do. It's not your place to sit here and interject and cause them to have grief in their relationship because you don't approve of it. It's not your life. When you dead and gone, she still has to be aware to make her decision. So she might as well do what it is that makes her happy. So that's just my whole general take on that. And she said, "This is why I knew something was wrong with Mama Joyce because she just was." The way she was talking was just kind of weird. And Andy asked her something about what does Todd's parents think. She was like, "She called me a bitch, but she don't want these hands," or something she said. I'm like, somebody get this lady her medication because she didn't take her Sunday pills. She missed Saturday pills or something because something is wrong with her and I just can't take it. So we get to Cynthia versus Nene. Is it versus? I don't even know. And about this whole their friendship situation. I see it like this. When it comes to relationships and there's some sort of issue that comes up that really means something to me, I'm on the side where I sided with Cynthia on the part where if you see that this is bothering me, if I express to you over and over again that this is an issue and you just kind of brush it off, I do feel a sense of I don't know if it's disrespect. I think it's just disregard for feeling. Like, and then Nene was trying to be like, I've none of these people on this cast know what happened, and she wants to talk to me. We can talk to me, but I'm not going to do it on the show. And I understand that too. I understand you don't want to, hash out business like that on the show. However, this is a reality show, and so, you can't say you don't want to hash out things in front of people publicly because this is what you signed up for. But I understand also that this is on Nene's side that you don't want to discuss this right here, right now. But at the same time, it's like, what would it really hurt to at least address and touch on it to the point where, Cynthia feels like she matters to you. Like, it just seems like you want to do everything on Nene's terms and fuck everybody else. Fuck your feelings, fuck what you got going on. I'm rich. That's what I get from Nene. So I feel like Cynthia, you did do now. Cynthia, girl, I understand that you want to, share your feelings. I understand that you want to, hash things out because Nene is your friend. But let me tell you something. Ain't no friend. We got to go back to the main thing that they were talking about. Ain't no friend gonna sit here and just call my husband a bitch and me not say nothing. Friendship would have went out the window. Okay, and she just gonna sit there and try to be like it's a time and place for anything. No women should fight. You didn't have to sit there and lay hands on her, but you should have definitely got up in her face like, hold up, bitch. What the fuck you just say? What the fuck you just called my husband? You should have got up in there and acted a damn ass. At least a little bit. Damn, like you just called your husband a bitch. I can't think of no other black female that would take another black female calling their husband a bitch and just take it with a grain of salt. No. That wouldn't have went down. But what else do I want to talk about? Was there anything else? I never talked about Kenya and the whole Portia shit. It's just, it really wasn't even that bad. I mean, she grabbed her and gravity dragged Kenya down to the floor. She only dragged her maybe a foot. It didn't even seem like it was that bad. But of course, editing and whatnot. But Phaedra, let me tell you something. I don't know if this is good or bad. I sometimes, when it comes to shade, Phaedra kills me. Phaedra makes me laugh because that's how I feel shade. Me and Phaedra come from the same shady pine. Which is called Casper, the friendly boyfriend. Girl, I can't. And she said, you can't really call you a housewife because you can't find a husband. And Phaedra, you may have like a dull ass storyline. I ain't gonna lie, you and your mortuary science shit, who cares? But your shade is hilarious. I be sitting there just cackling to myself, and I feel like we come from the same tree when it comes to shade. But either way it goes, that's my first ever little review of Real Housewives of Atlanta. If you guys enjoyed it, want me to continue to at least do next week, make sure you comment and share the video. I'm gonna be doing since Scandal is gone and The Walking Dead is gone, I'm gonna do R&B. I'm gonna be reviewing R&B Divas this season. I just watched episode 1, and child, first let me just say that Keke Wyatt is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. She is strung out on every drug I've ever seen, and she is doing more faces than Nicki Minaj. So that's gonna be a common denominator I can see already. But I'm excited, y'all. We're going to be doing R&B Divas. We're going to be doing Bad Girls Club Bad Girls Club Season 12 and Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is coming back. Oh, my God. And my channel is about to be freed up from this 15-minute bullshit. So it's about to be going down over here, especially in the month of May. So I'll see you guys. It should be in the next video. It should be R&B Divas Atlanta. So I'll see you guys later in the next video. Bye-bye.
Like, share, subscribe.